And welcome again, everybody, to our little get-together we have each and every week that we call Country Party Time. My name is Lance Hawkins, and for the next hour, we're going to be playing a lot of the great country music, some songs you remember, sounds you love, or maybe some obscurities you've never heard before. In any event, we're going to just be presenting the very finest in country music. We got songs this week from Wynn Stewart, Carl Smith, Tennessee Ernie Ford, Willie Nelson, the McCormick Brothers, Red Williams, and we're also going to be hearing the very first recording that Buck Owens cut for Capitol Records back in the 1950s. So all in all, I think we're going to have a great show for you today. Let's get started off with a couple old boys out here in California who were on the Cal's Corral television show. We have a gentleman who was very, very well known, and another that wasn't that well known, but still they got together, put out a great song, have a little Johnny and Jack feel to this one. This is Gene Davis and Chuck Mills, and I pulled a boo-boo.
I pulled a boo-boo, I think. In modern slang, a big mistake has lots of different names. If you goof up or fluff your duck, the results are just the same. But every time I'm in the wrong, the expression that I choose is the one that suits me best of all, so boo-boo's what I use. I went to see an old flame whose name was Mary Ann. I thought I'd kindle up the fire 'cause I'm a loving man. I barged right in like I used to do and tried to hold her hand. She said, Jeannie, excuse me please, but meet my husband Dan. I pulled a boo-boo somewhere along the line. I found out the hard way 'cause he broke this jaw of mine. And as I lay there on the floor, my mind all in a blank, she smiled real cute and said to me, you pulled a boo-boo, I think. One time had healed the scars on me, I went to visit Gwen. I hurried straight up to her door to take her for a spin. The love light danced within her eyes and with a sheepish grin, she said, why sure I'd love to go, I'll bundle up the twin. I pulled a boo-boo, I wish I'd have kept that date, 'cause I found out the other day that she owns half the state. I could have had an oil well, a cattle ranch or two, and the next time if there's 20 kids, that's what I'm gonna do. I pulled a boo-boo, I think.
Well, you baby is just like a game of poker. You have all the aces, I always draw a joker. Well, over on your porch last night while sitting in the swing, you played me a hand of poker for a diamond engagement ring. Now being a gin, I couldn't, although I wanted to, ask you how you had more aces
I know you must be very lonely. But I also know you were untrue. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Sorry if it crumbled over you. You forgot your promise to be faithful. So I saw no reason to be true. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Sorry if it crumbled over you. You forgot your promise to be faithful. So I saw no reason to be true. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Sorry if it crumbled over you.
Why don't you love me, love me, love me tonight? Why don't you squeeze me, squeeze me, squeeze me real tight? You know I love you, and long to hold you tight. Can't you see you meant me? Love me tonight. Well, 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 love me tonight. Well, 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 love me tonight. I get a funny feeling when I'm with you. I just can't help it, help it. Love me tonight. You know I love you, and long to hold you tight. Can't you see you meant me? Love me tonight.
Wella, wella, wella.
Love me tonight.
Wella, wella, wella.
Love me tonight.
Wella, wella, wella.
Love me tonight.
Wella, wella,
Well, we were speaking of obscure records. That's one right there. That is Ken Grimsley on the Wonder label on a song called Why Don't You Love Me? That goes back to January of 1959 for that one. Then before that, we heard from Johnny and Jack and all the Tennessee Mountain Boys, and That's the Way the Cookie Crumbles. Then before that, we went to Starday Records to hear from Darnell Miller talking about a royal flush. And we started it all off with Gene Davis and Chuck Mills from the Cal's Corral Souvenir album, subtitled The Number One Live Country Music Show, the world's live country music show, on a song called I Pulled a Boo-Boo. And that was also recorded by Jimmy Martin and the Osborne Brothers on the RCA Victor label a few years before that. But that was Gene and Chuck and I Pulled a Boo-Boo. And you're listening to Country Party Time. My name is Lance Hawkins. Got a lot more great country music for you, so let's keep going. I'm going to shut up, and we're going to hear from the old Cherokee cowboy himself, Mr. Ray Price. This is from the album Another Bridge to Burn. Here's Ray right now with a song called Go Away.
Go away. Can't you see I'm crying? Go back to the new love you have found. Don't sweet talk me, 'cause I'm not listening.
and you'll only make things worse by hanging round. I know that I'd be crazy if I took you back again, but this foolish heart of mine might just weaken and give in. So go away. I feel much safer when you're gone, 'cause you're the one who made me cry. Now let me cry alone. I know that I'd be crazy if I took you back again, but this foolish heart of mine might just weaken and give in. So go away. I feel much safer when you're gone, 'cause you're the one who made me cry. Now let me cry alone.
Come back to me. I'm lonely as can be. I sit at home and walk the floor and hope you'll knock on my door. I miss you constantly. Come back to me. I wait in misery. You're going round acting smart, and though you broke my lonely heart, I want you desperately. The chains of love that bind my heart tell me I'll always be a part of a love as strong as time and as sweet as wine. Come back to me. I'm lonely as can be. I'll do anything you want me to as long as I can be with you. I want you desperately. The chains of love that bind my heart tell me I'll always be a part of a love as strong as time and as sweet as wine. Come back to me. I'm lonely as can be. I'll do anything you want me to as long as I can be with you. I want you desperately. Come back to me.
Well, come on back and be my love again. Even if you don't want me, please pretend. I'll even let you see him now and then. Just come on back and be my love again. Other arms I know have held you tight. Other lips I know you kissed goodnight. Makes no difference to me what you've been. Just come on back and be my love again. Well, come on back and be my love again. Even if you don't want me, just pretend. I'll even let you see him now and then. Just come on back and be my love again. I still live at number 1410. And you don't have to knock, just walk on in. Well, come on back and be my love again. Even if you don't want me, just pretend. I'll even let you see him now and then. Just come on back and be my love again. Yes, come on back and be my love again.
Well, my baby's not here in town tonight. This old town just don't seem right. Even my old friends don't seem the same to me. Well, my baby's not here in town tonight, and these old lights don't shine as bright, and I'm hiding tears till I can hardly see. She's been acting kind of strange. I should have guessed what lay ahead. I keep wondering if it's things I've done or if it's things I've said. Well, my baby's not here in town tonight, and this old town just don't seem right, and I'm hoping soon that she'll return to me. Acting kind of strange. I should have guessed what lay ahead. I keep wondering if it's things I've done or if it's things I've said. Well, my baby's not here in town tonight, and this old town just don't seem right, and I'm hoping soon that she'll return to me. And I'm hoping soon that she'll return to me.
Well, there he is, one of my favorite songwriters, if not my favorite songwriter of all time. That's Carl Ballou, and My Baby's Not Here in Town Tonight. And, you know, this set we just played, as my friend Mark Lee Allen would say, or G-Mark, as he's better known, the record gods were looking after us on that particular song because all four songs kind of fit together, and I'll explain what I mean. We heard from Carl with My Baby's Not Here in Town Tonight, as we song that Porter Wagoner had a hit with. And anyway, so that's what I started off the story, and finally Orville Couch continued it, and he just asked her, come on back and be my love again. That was Orville Couch. That's from the album entitled Hello Trouble on VJ Records from 1963. Great song from the singing grocery boy Orville Couch. And finally, she relented and said she was going to come back. So he said, come back with the help of Buck Owens. And that was Buck's first Capitol release. He had been on the Pep label, had I think about 3 or 4 releases on Pep, and then got signed to Capitol, and that was his very first release. And so from 1956 or 57, Buck Owens, Come Back. And Ray Price chimed in. He didn't really like that idea. So he took a Willie Nelson song and said, nah, go away. So that was Ray Price from the album Another Bridge to Burn and Go Away. As we mentioned, a song from the pen of Willie Nelson. All righty. Well, now that we got that little drama taken care of, let's keep the music going right now. And next up, Mr. Wynn Stewart.
Oh, darling, I'm just passing through this way. Thought I'd call you up. I haven't long to stay. Could you meet me in our same old meeting place? I promise you that I won't speak of yesterday. Just give me one more memory, that's all I ask of you. To see you once again would mean a lot to me.
We'll pretend I'm just a friend that you once knew. Please be there and give me one more memory. Choice you made so long ago. If you're happy now, that's all I need to know. I'm not here to cause you any misery, but if I could see you, I'd have one more memory. Just give me one more memory, that's all I ask of you. Once again would mean a lot to me. We'll pretend I'm just a friend that you once knew. Please be there and give me one more memory.
Triangle, untangle, don't mingle, don't mangle. I can't handle you all alone. For I can't untangle this crazy triangle. Triangle, untangle, don't turn me to stone. I want her, she wants me, and he wants her too. He loves her, she loves me, what good does it do? My life's a triangle that I can't untangle. Untangle, triangle, stop making me blue. Well, I've used every angle to end this triangle, but I'm getting nowhere, I know. I just get in deeper, the loser, the weeper. Triangle, untangle, show me where to go. I want her, she wants me, and he wants her too. He loves her, she loves me, what good does it do? My life's a triangle that I can't untangle. Triangle, untangle, stop making me blue. My life's a triangle that I can't untangle. Triangle, untangle, stop making me blue.
Her picture from the wall. Let it fall, then turn around and face an empty room. And while she's waving goodbye, wipe the tear from your eyes and straighten up and make room for the blue. wall. Let it fall, then turn around and face an empty room. And while she's waving goodbye, wipe the tears from your eyes and straighten up and make room for the blue. I gotta straighten up and make room for the blue. We're well known in every honky-tonk in town. Not a night goes by that we don't make the round. People wonder why we choose to live this way. Why don't they ever stay at home? I hear them say. But home is where our hurt is, 'cause love doesn't live there anymore. Yes, home is where our hurt is. That's why we don't stay at home much anymore. What was once our happy home has come to be a place to fuss and fight and disagree. A lonely house with wall-to-wall regret, and these bright lights somehow help us to forget. But home is where our hurt is, 'cause love doesn't live there anymore. Yes, home is where our hurt is. That's why we don't stay at home much anymore.
Yeah, there you go. That's Mel Tillis along with Laura Sue York. A song that was originally recorded for the Rick record label, and then when Mel signed with Cap Records, his first release on Cap was a song called Stateside, and that was put as the flip side of the record. Laura Sue York and Mel Tillis, Home is Where Our Heart Is. Then before that, we went to the Tapa label from Covina, California, and heard from Dick Miller on a song called Make Room for the Blues, a song that was co-written by Lee Ross and Paul Harper. And then before that, we heard from Carl Smith, one of his fine 60s recordings, about 1963 or 64, a song called Triangle, a song I heard a lot on the radio when it came out. And we started it all off with Mr. Wen Stewart, one of his fine challenge recordings, One More Memory. There was a guy that I knew named Bugs who used to sing that a lot, and so that brings back a lot of very, very pleasant memories. Right here on Country Party Time, where we play the finest in country records. We're going to hear now from a gentleman by the name of Bill Carter. And Bill Carter was a sort of well-known here in California, basically based out of the Bay Area, around San Francisco, Modesto area. He also went down to Bakersfield for a little while. And then in about 1961 or so, he was a disc jockey on a radio station in Lodi, California. And a group came by the name of the Christian Troubadours. And because of their testimony, Bill became a born-again Christian. And he started singing and touring with the Christian Troubadours. And then later he went out on his own and recorded a lot and went to the seminary and became a minister. And he is now retired from the ministry. He lives up in Washington State, and but he's a very, very nice guy. Great, still a great singer, by the way. And this is a thing that he put out on the on the D record label, and it was cut at Cal Veal's little home studio up in Modesto. And there was a gentleman by the name of Del Reeves. I think I've heard of him. He had something to do with about a girl on a billboard or something like that. And Del is singing harmony on this record. As I mentioned, it was originally put on the D label. Then later MGM purchased the master and came out something like this. This is Bill Carter and Del Reeves uncredited on a song called Strangers Shake Hands with a Fool.
Friends all tried to warn me that she'd let me down. Even tried to tell me about her running round. Thought that it was gossip that was going round. Was strangers shake hands with a fool. Goodbye looked so big in a letter. I cried for I knew it was true. But I thought in time I'd forget her. Well, strangers shake hands with a fool. Thought that I had caused that twinkle in her eye. Glad because the heartache seemed to pass me by. I just laughed and called myself a lucky guy. Well, strangers shake hands with a fool. Goodbye looked so big in a letter. I cried for I knew it was true. But I thought in time I'd forget her. Well, strangers shake hands with a fool. Goodbye looked so big in a letter. I cried for I knew it was true. But I thought in time I'd forget her. Strangers shake hands with a fool. Well, strangers shake hands with a fool. Well, strangers shake hands.
Sing me a song of sadness and make it as blue as I feel. If a tear should appear, it's because she's not here. Sing a sad song and sing it for me. She's unhappy with him. She told me so. I'm unhappy without her, and I still love her so. Sing me a song of sadness, pretend it's the end of the world. Sing it soft, sing it low, then I must go. Sing a sad song and sing it for me.
held you in my arms. I didn't realize that I'd be captured by your charms. Now look what happened. I've done gone and fell in love with you. Oh, now that I found you, I never will forget you. You've got me in your spell, and I'm happy when I'm with you. Look what happened. I've done gone and fell in love with you. My heart's a beating faster, I'm filled with joyful laughter. I've never had this feeling before. Ain't it kind of funny how a kiss is just like money? When you get one, you still want more. Seems like every time I kiss you, chills run up and down my spine. Then my heart skips a beat, and I nearly lose my mind. Look what happened. I've done gone and fell in love with you. My heart is beating faster, I'm filled with joyful laughter. I've never had this feeling before. Ain't it kind of funny how a kiss is just like money? When you get one, you still want more. Seems like every time I kiss you, chills run up and down my spine. Then my heart skips a beat, and I nearly lose my mind. Look what happened. I've done gone and fell in love with you.
Well, I'm all right now, 'cause I'm back down where I started, at the bottom. We got together and got halfway up before you let me down. And the world that surrounds me looks familiar now. I guess you thought that I'd be broken-hearted, but I'm all right now, 'cause I'm back down where I started, at the bottom. I guess halfway up is better than nothing at all. If I had reached the top, then I'd have much further to fall. My friends will shake my hand and pat me on the back and say, you're quite a guy. And they may give me a medal for the way that I didn't cry. So here's cheers to you, and many tears for me, and the unusual way that we parted. But I'm all right now, 'cause I'm back down where I started, at the bottom. Yes, I'm all right now, 'cause I'm back down where I started, at the bottom.
Well, earlier in the show, we played a song that was written by Willie Nelson, a song called Go Away. And we decided that we'd play a Willie Nelson song that he not only wrote, but he also recorded. And there he is, Willie on the Liberty label on a song called At the Bottom. And that's from the album called The Liberty Years. that was released a few years ago. Sadly, it is out of print now, but some great songs on that one. A really, really great set from Willie Nelson, some of his very first recordings that got everyone's attention in Nashville and the radio audience. Then before that, we heard from Don Winters on old beat-up RCA Victor recording, one called Look What Happened. Then before that, we heard from Daryl McCall doing a song that was written by Wynn Stewart and was first recorded by Merle Haggard about 1963. That was Daryl from a year later in 1964 and Sing a Sad Song. And we started it all off with Bill Carter with some vocal assistance from Del Reeves on a song called Strangers Shake Hands with a Fool. Well, right now on Country Party Time, we're going to go to the Hickory label and hear from a little group that cut a lot of records for Hickory, and unfortunately they are kind of forgotten today, and that is the McCormick Brothers. This is one of their songs that they released on the Hickory label from about the year of 1958. This was written by Boudleaux and Felice Bryant, a little song called Big Eyes.
Shattered shimmy shaking heart. Big eyes, you're flipping me. Your flirting flutteраtions are a wild and waggly wiggly work of art. Big eyes, you're sending me. I never felt so foolish, never flipped and fell so fatally before. Big eyes, look sweet on me, and I'll give you a living love that glows and glows and grows forevermore. Big eyes, I've got big eyes for you. I'm looking and I'm liking what I see. Big eyes, I've got big eyes for you. So say you see yourself in love with me. Big eyes, I've got big eyes for you. I'm looking and I'm liking what I see. Big eyes, I've got big eyes for you. So say you see yourself in love with me.
We haven't even said hello for weeks now. One day in this house seems like forever. With us there's no such thing as the ties that bind. And I don't know what keeps us together. Maybe it's the thought of yesterday, hoping we might regain the dreams that slipped away. But just between the both of us,
You'll come back to me and then our love will be a little bit stronger. Stronger. Everybody tells me by sitting here waiting to prove my love is true. Well, I'm tired of sitting and I'm tired of waiting when I could be looking for somebody new. Everybody tells me if I'll be true to you a little longer. Longer. You'll come back to me and then the kiss you give to me will be sweeter. Sweeter. Everybody tells me you're not gone for good, that you'll be returning soon. Well, I've been waiting so doggone long, I could be the world's oldest groom. Everybody tells me if I'll sit here and wait a little longer. Longer. You'll come back some night and everything will be alright a little longer. Longer. Talk is cheap when you don't have to pay, but I'm getting tired of what my friends say. I'm gonna wait for that better day when somebody may be waiting for me. Longer. Stronger. Talk is cheap when you don't have to pay, but I'm getting tired of what my friends say. I'm gonna wait for that better day when somebody may be waiting for me. Somebody may be waiting for me. Somebody may be waiting for me. Somebody may be waiting for me.
I picked up my girlfriend the other night. We took a little ride in the bright moonlight, heading down the road about a 90 per when a front tire blew and it frightened her. But I'm under control. I got it under control. You can hear me shout as we begin to roll. Everything's fine, I got it under control. I was up on the house fixing my TV, trying to aim it in on a channel 3. When a pretty little girl came a strolling by, I dropped everything when she hollered hi. But I'm under control. I got it under control. Until a pretty little thing took her evening stroll, I had my mind on my work and I was under control. Well, I started getting that middle-aged spread from all of those taters and too much of bread. I was eating myself right out of house and home. I went on a diet, now I'm skin and bone, but I'm under control. I'm under control. I might look a little like an old bean pole. I'm a 90-pound weakling, but I'm under control.
Well, they call me Mr. Whiz, 'cause I'm the fastest there is when it comes to making all the women fall for me. 'Cause when I turn on the heat and really use my technique, it takes me hardly any time at all, you see, to get 'em feeling just right and have 'em holding me tight. So brother, rate me with the best that there is. 'Cause with the women, I'm a cat, there ain't no getting round that. That's why everybody calls me Mr. Whiz. Well, when I roll into town, Lord, the gals just flock around, 'cause brother, I know all the tricks of the trade. I love 'em short, I love 'em tall, I love 'em fat, I love 'em all. I'm ready when there's loving to be made. There's something about the way I walk, the way I smile, the way I talk, that keeps the women all up sitting in a fizz. Well, hear me clear and understand, I work like a minute man. That's why everybody calls me Mr. Whiz. across the nation, and I've got a reputation as being the fastest guy around at getting a girl and have her heart all in a whirl before she ever even knows I've been around. 'Cause when I really start to poppin', there's no slowing down or stopping till I've got her in my arms for a kiss. Well, I'm sure and I'm slick, I'm diddly and I'm quick. That's why everybody calls me Mr. Wiz.
Yeah, I'm diddly and I'm quick. That's Jerry Reed for the year of 1956 on Capitol Records and Mr. Wiz. And before that, we heard from Howard Perkins on the Juke One Stopper label. A little song called Under Control, and then I love the part about the blonde coming by while he's fixing his TV aerial. Something that doesn't happen anymore with the advent of cable TV, but great song nonetheless. Howard Perkins, Under Control. Then before that, we heard from Red Williams on a song called Waiting for You from the year of 1961, February of 61 to be more specific. Then before that, we heard from Johnny Paycheck on the Little Darling label from the Lovin' Machine album, a song called I Don't Know What Keeps Us Together. And we started it all off with the McCormick Brothers on Hickory Records and Big Eyes. Got time for about one more, so we're going to squeeze this one in here. This is Billy Walker from about the year of 1956 or so. This is Billy Walker with some great lead guitar work by Grady Martin, a song called I've Got Leaving on My Mind.
You're wrong, oh so wrong, if you think I'm gonna stay and let you trifle on me, honey, every single day. You're wrong, oh so wrong, if you think I am that blind. Well, pay close attention, honey, I got leaving on my mind. I'm leaving you in trouble, I'm gonna get on out of here, 'cause I want lots of mileage between you and me, my dear. You brought me more trouble than I thought I'd ever find. Pay close attention, honey, I gotta leave it on my mind. You're wrong, oh so wrong, if you think you're fooling me. You don't have to be a policeman to solve that mystery. You're a teaser and a trifler, you was born to be that kind. Pay close attention, honey, I gotta leave it on my mind. Leaving you in trouble, I'm gonna get on out of here, 'cause I want lots of mileage between you and me, my dear. You brought me more trouble than I thought I'd ever find. Pay close attention, honey, I gotta leave it on my mind. I gotta leave it on my mind.
And that's Billy Walker with, as I mentioned, some great lead guitar work from Grady Martin, kind of channeling a little Paul Burleson from the Johnny Burnett Rock and Roll Trio on a song called I've Got Leaving on My Mind. And that mindset, unfortunately, has come here as well. I've got Leaving on My Mind. I got to get out of here for this week, but want to thank you folks for tuning in. We're going to do this all again next week. A lot of great records are upcoming, so I hope you folks will tune in at this right time here on Thummin' Radio. In fact, stay with Thummin' Radio at all times, because we always present some great country music, also some great gospel music on Sunday with James Zurich and his fine program, Gospel Boogie. Hope you tune into that show, and I hope you'll tune in next week at this time for more great country right here at Country Party Time. I'm Lance Hawkins. Got a split for this week, but we'll see you later. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you.